Hey everyone, it's me again, and if you're seeing this screen, you've probably guessed already that we are doing Arma 2 Warfare in Takistan. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on Expert, Takistan, and we're going to pick CTI 16 Mountain Warfare. And basically, last time we had a three-way war. This one here was just going to be a two-way war between the U.S. Army and Takistan. Now, it says restart and resumes because I actually started this recording just a little while ago, and I just realized I forgot to turn the mic on in Fraps. The same thing I did with my Frontlines video, so I'm glad I caught it, and I'm able to restart without ruining the beginning of this video again. So we're going to hit restart, because we're going to start right from scratch. Alright, so once again, I'm going to be playing as Blue 4. Sure, it's still the U.S., but because we're playing the U.S. Army, there's different gear, different vehicles, so it should be overall a different experience. Now, I haven't played, actually. I've been holding off on playing on the Takistan map just because I wanted this Let's Play to be sort of a blind or like a fresh experience. Now, I have gone on here a couple times just to check it out, but I really haven't done a whole lot of playing in here. Like, it can be measured in minutes. I haven't even done an hour's worth in Takistan. It's actually probably less than half an hour, or even 15 minutes. Like, it's very minimal. So to get this started off, we're going to go under parameters. Now, last time I put capturable towns present. I put it at 40. I'm not sure if Chernarus had all 40, but because, let's say, of the CPU bottleneck that occurred in the last video that ultimately led to it crashing, I'm going to not slap it right at the max. I think I'm actually going to go with 15 capturable towns. Or 20. 15 or 20. What should I do? 20, 20, 20, 20, 50, 50. Let's go with 20. And I'm not sure if that'll actually affect we'll say my CPU as much as neutral town opposition. I think that actually took up more CPU power than this, but I'm actually going to leave this on normal this time. Keep my capturable towns present at 20, and I'm going to make it so that to win you have to capture 20. So the only other change I'm going to do is fast time. Put it back to 1 hour equals 1 day. And that looks about good to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit back, and let's go ahead and dive right on in. So yeah, like I said before, I didn't really haven't really spent a whole lot of time here. The equipment's all new to me. The vehicles, I'm sure, a lot of them will be sort of the same, just different paint jobs, but, oh, alright, so here we are. Alright, another thing I wanted to bring up, oh wait, before I get started, I'm going to go to voting and make the AI the commander, so you can start setting up the base while I'm talking. You'll notice the way the gun's moving around. I have actually set it so it's not always locked in the center of the screen. I think this will actually add a little bit more realism to the game, as I'm actually going to have to use my sights to aim. Because before I could always sort of guess where the center of the screen is and shoot from the hip, but yeah, that's not going to really happen. And it took some time getting used to, but I think it adds a little bit more to the feel of the game. Now the first thing I notice is I don't have any of those nice laser sights, like the reflex sights that I had with the Marines. On the M16. Actually, what gun is this? The MK16 CQC, was that close quarters? I don't know what it stands for. But the MK16. Actually, I see this particular model of gun in a lot of shooters now. I believe this nicknamed the Scar, or something like that. Yeah, I've seen this in a lot of different games and stuff, shooters nowadays. But
service point constructed.
It looks nice, but I'm not crazy about the sight on here. So when I get some extra cash, I'll definitely be seeing if there's a version that's got some better sights on it. So let's take a look at the map. So we're located here, right near Bastam. And the enemy could be anywhere. So we've got, let's see, oil field over here. I don't see. Doesn't look like I can actually capture an airfield or a military base, but there's no option to capture an airfield. So I'm wondering if I won't be able to have any air like jets or anything in this this Let's Play. I'll have to take a look at that. Hopefully we will be able to. I don't like using them. I have used them a few times, but overall I'm fairly horrible with them. Oh. Follow one. Okay, I'm gonna get to some cover. It looks like we've already gotten into a firefight. So this is north. Doesn't make sense. We should be taking fire from, if anywhere, to the east. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that camo looks like a friendly. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up and get some units. Looks like we're already in combat. Now, one thing that also stands out to me is it looks like we got a lot of wide open area. So I'm actually gonna pick a marksman. Someone with a scope. He's got a little bit more range on him. Pick a medic and a machine gunner for good measure. Now, well, I noticed before the fighting broke out that my frame rate was sitting around 30, but now I've got everyone running all around and that shooting, it's dipped down. But it seems to run a little bit nicer than in Chernarus with all the foliage, the trees and that, so I think, especially when things calm down, it'll be a little bit more of an enjoyable experience. Okay, so I'm waiting for my buddies. I don't want to run in without... Well, I do have backup, but I want my own guys with me. Let's see, map. What's my objectives here? Task. I've been given the objective of capturing Bastum. Alright, so we've got to capture Bastum. Still nobody? Alright, well, they can catch up. I'm gonna move out. Yeah, this is a totally different, this is a total change of scenery here for me. Okay. I'm gonna get down. I'm not sure what to expect over here. Alright,
Man, front, 50 meters.
Enemy in front, 100 meters.
enemy tank. Let me see here. Survey. So we got a friendly over there. Is that an enemy? No, it's got to be another friendly. Yeah. Yeah, aim that way, buddy. Alright, so I'm actually going to run back. You know, if you watched my previous Arma 2 videos, you realize that I've never been crazy about vehicles, but you know, I think I'm going to just have to suck it up and use them in this one here, because map looks big.
All, get in that car.
Roger.
It looks real big.
Rear, 100 meters. Waiting.
Okay, we got one guy in.
Ready. Standing by.
So I don't feel like running across everything, so let's try to get over here.
All, move to bush, 5 o'clock.
Copy. Strong point captured near Bastam.
Camp captured near Bastam. Alright, or Bastam. Okay, so that one's already been captured. I'm actually going to get them to move up. Then see if we can get on the road here.
All, move to 3, 4 o'clock.
Understood.
Actually, I'm not sure if that's a wise choice. Let me think about this. Road. Actually, yeah, I want to get right here.
Move to
And
3,
we're
5
gonna
o'clock.
move down in through the town from the north. So
All move to 3, 5 o'clock.
Roger.
all right. I hear gunfire off in the distance off to my right here. So, buddy, yeah, thank you. I'm gonna get off the road here. All right, so everybody. Yeah, this is
All
good enough.
move to 3 o'clock.
Copy. Ready?
Alright, so we're all out. What?
All
Stop.
halt.
Roger.
All dismount.
Roger. Standing by.
All fall back.
Waiting.
Alright, so we're gonna head down south into this into Bastam. Just when I was talking about foliage not being around to mess up with my frame rate. Okay.
Enemy tank front. 1 click.
All danger.
Well, that's right. That's another change here. Takistan, that you can actually go into buildings, so people can actually hide in buildings and shoot at you from windows. So that will add an extra degree of, let's say, lethality or danger to. Okay. To the game. Okay, nobody in here.
Covering fire.
Personally, I wouldn't have just run around the wall like that. Oh, you already knew that a buddy was covering the outside. Okay, you know, it's actually been a while since I've actually just sat down and played Arma 2, so my, let's say my
Enemy fire.
tactical abilities or tactical sense is a little bit on the weak side. Alright, so let's drop down here.
Covering fire.
Okay, yeah, I hear gunfire, I hear explosions.
Go. I'm covering.
Okay, I'll move out. Let's keep low. I think that's a friendly, yeah. So we have a friendly over there.
Covering. Go.
Yes,
Bust captured.
Well, they said Bastam, however they want to pronounce it. Yeah. Looks like that's been captured, so then cool.
All get back.
Roger.
I just noticed my machine gunner was set to stop, so he wasn't moving in with me. Alright, well, I don't really feel that. Who am I to say if it is or isn't secure? You know, I didn't really do a whole lot, so. Alright, boys.
All stay alert.
We'll stay alert because I'm not completely convinced that everything's gone, but technically mission is objective. Listen to me. Objective is completed. So looks like we've been assigned a recon mission. So let's head back to the car or the truck or the Humvee, whatever you want to call it. According to the guys in Arma 2, they call it a car. So as you can see right here.
All, get in that car.
Roger.
So we're going to jump back into the car and we are going to recon that location. I love how it says ride in back, but I'm sitting up here in the passenger seat. Alright, so let's zoom out a bit.
Standing by.
It wants to recon this point here. Let's
All,
just drive
move
over there.
to 039-100.
Understood.
I love how the guy just turns the wheel there. But yeah, I am so I'm so excited for Arma 3, but you know what? I'm not sure if my system's going to be able to run it. Like I've looked at it a bit. It looks, amazing, but like I said, I'm not sure if my system's going to be able to run it. I'd love to be able to let's play that and fool around with that. From what I've seen, it'd be really cool. But as game developers just keep, using more and more bloated libraries for all their stuff, the more we just need raw power to be able to run it. And I think we need to take a lesson back from the old console days with like the Super Nintendo and that, or even the Atari 2600, and you're saying, oh, rabbit, there has to be a rabbit in the first of any of my Arma 2 series. So there it is. There's my christening rabbit. But no, like I was saying, like what's Atari the 2600 got to do with Arma 2 here? And the thing is, the 2600, it has such a huge amount of people who work within the limitations. Like they think so outside the box to get the most out of the hardware that they can do some truly amazing things with such a minimal piece of hardware. And I think the game developers, designers, the programmers, and that need to really start thinking outside the box rather than just upping the system requirements. We could have games that look like this, that run beautifully on systems that are half my specs, graphically, and maybe even on the mathematical side as well. But that's pushing it a little bit. But regardless. Actually, no. That's actually pretty plausible too. So I think people need to be. I think the big companies need to stop taking the easy way out and optimize their code. Heck, start learning assembler. Good old ASM. All right, so we're about to go recon over there. I don't see anything, so I'm fairly certain that it'll be safe to go over there. Fairly certain. Because yeah, like I see some games and it's annoying because I've got a laptop. I can't just upgrade my computer whenever I want to, play a new game. Right. Gospandi. That's down here. All right, so let's move out. Let's stop right there.
Move 1 click. 11 o'clock.
On the way.
And actually, how much money do I have? I'm already up to 1,043. So. Yeah, when I get back to base, I'm going to pick myself up a new gun, because especially when I was heading out towards Bastem, I just realized just how much the gun I was using, the sights just did not cut it. I haven't had a chance to shoot it yet, so I don't know how it's going to work accuracy-wise and all that, but or, how much punch it's got, but. Assuming it's using the same rounds as the M16. Yeah, let me see, gear. Details. You don't want to give me details? Oh, there we go. 5.56. Okay. I think that's the same. Or does it have the 7.62? You know what? I'll look into that later, but I haven't had a chance to really try out the gun, so I don't know how I'm going to like it. And that's one thing I love about the Arma series. Like, all the guns do feel, relatively the same, but they all do have, since the physics is all modeled. Like, every time you shoot a bullet, I'm just using this as an example here. Every time, oh, I saw something. Okay, every time you shoot a bullet, it's not like some other games where it just detects where your crosshair is and says, okay, yeah, that's a hit. This game here actually calculates the trajectory of that bullet, including, you're zeroing with your sights. Oh, I just saw a tracer.
Machine gun. Half a click.
All move to 9 o'clock.
Oscar Mike.
Okay, let's get us out of the open here. Do it, come on, move.
Ready.
Okay, everyone get out.
All dismount.
Roger. Waiting. Waiting.
All get in that car.
Standing by. Roger. Ready.
Alright, so,
Waiting. Standing by.
Gus Pandy. Okay, I just heard a rocket or RPG, something going
11 o'clock. Man, half a click. All danger.
Hey, 2, get out.
2 disembark.
Roger.
3,
Ready.
all of you get out.
Disembark.
Roger.
Listen,
Standing by.
I don't want to have to fight with my guys right now. Okay,
All
regroup.
return to formation.
Roger. Strong point captured near responding. Moving.
I'm going to eat my words, about frame rate.
Enemy machine gun. 200 meters. 1 o'clock. Enemy APC far.
Wait, I see someone.
10 o'clock. Man, far.
Check my target here.
Standing by.
Those look like U.S. soldiers.
Go.
Man, 11 o'clock. Half a click.
Did I step on something?
Cover it. Go.
Oh! Did my buddy fire with this? So, that's gunfire. That's a different sound. I'm not used to the different sound of the gun. Okay, I'm just gonna... Where's he firing at?
One o'clock. Enemy APC far.
Okay, I see.
10 o'clock. Man, half a click.
I have no idea where they're firing at. Are they hitting the machine gun nest? Is that what they're dealing with? Okay. We'll run across over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that machine gun nest. So I've got to find a way to be able to hit in there. Because I don't think that...
Enemy man. Half a click.
Yeah, I doubt it's going to really do anything.
Ready.
Another US guy. Okay.
Waiting. Gotta reload.
Okay. Alright, let's just move up. Let's see if there's anybody up there. Okay.
Moving.
I'll try to flank them a bit here. That's my buddies. I'm not gonna move in any further without them. I'm really out in the open. I don't like this. I guess I'm gonna have to kind of get used to that though. This is the map is completely different than Chernarus. Okay, I'm gonna get down, climb up a little bit.
Moving out.
It's not captured yet, so I know there's still some opposition.
Covering, go!
Okay. Oh, I hate this. Man, I feel so exposed. Like, I could get hit from anywhere here.
Go. I'll cover.
Don't see anyone. I don't think there's anyone here.
Spawn captured.
Okay, we got it. And that's you know what? It's so strange. It's so satisfying. How okay, I'm actually gonna. Where did we leave the vehicle? All the way up here, eh? All right.
All move to house. 4 o'clock.
Copy.
All stay alert.
Oh, what's that? Those are friendlies, right? Getting into them, but yeah. Alright. But there's something so satisfying in a game that, you know, it's such a contrast to some of the other, we'll say military games out there. You know, no regenerating health, no, like, you know, actual realistic gun physics. You know, it's not like it's more sandbox-ish. It's not, you know, closed in and you know exactly where your targets are. As you can see, we've gone through a number of objectives, and sure, I fired my gun off a few times, but ultimately, though, you know, we haven't really taken anyone down. You know, I don't think any of my teammates actually took anyone down. We were laying down some fire on that machine gun nest, but I'm pretty sure another team got that, and that was one enemy.
Waiting.
And I think, to me, that's a lot more realistic than, you know, walking in and there's some warehouse with like 80 guys all sitting there with assault rifles. This here, you know, you got a huge map, a huge area you've got to keep track of, and you get a few smart guys, and they'll ruin your entire. They'll ruin your day.
Waiting.
Waiting.
All right, so we got everyone together. So we got assigned another recon mission, and you know what though? I'm gonna tell them to the oil field.
All. Move to
Nagara
03710.
Understood.
Alright, so we're going to start heading up that way. To me, that's a little bit dangerous, especially considering we don't have this place yet, so I'm hoping my driver takes us this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and take a break for now, and you don't have to worry though, because you know, when the next episode comes up, it'll be picking up right where we left off. All right, so next time we're going to go recon this point up here near the Nagara 1 oil field, and well, see if we can find out where the enemy is situated, and hopefully we'll see if we can, you know, use these air bases. All right, so until next time, game on.